Hello friends, in this video I will be reacting to episode 4 of Mr. Sunshine. So after watching the last episode, I felt like so many emotions and I felt so conflicted about like how these characters felt, what they were going through, what they had already been through. And of course, since it was only episode 3, I know that there's so much more story to be seen. So I just want to get into this episode. So let's get into this episode. I will say I've done a bit of research since finishing the last episode, so I'm not to this point in history yet, so I'm sure I'm going to be confused by some things, but the comments that you guys have left about certain names and dates have been really helpful, and I'm really grateful for them. So if there's any more information that would help me with my like research journey, I would love to hear it.
적인가? 아군인가?
You know what I think is interesting? That despite this moment, she doesn't immediately consider him a foe. That she's still considering how she should think of him.
저와 옷을 바꿔 입으시겠습니까? 보시다시피 제 옷은 어디 숨길 곳이 없어서요. 도와줘 고맙소. 별 말씀을요.
Like I said about her, I don't know how to feel about her either.
잠시만 나갈게.
아이고 어디? 남녀가 유별이구만 착복.
문은 열어두고 근방에 있게. 듣는 이가 없어야 하네. 자네도.
I am very curious about how, I don't know, this conversation is going to go, because obviously they're going to end up on the same side. It's just the how that I'm wondering.
보다시피 총은 없어.
다행이요. 있었으면 쏠 기세라.
이 자가.
참는 법을 배워야 할 거야. 앞으로의 조선에서.
그이하에게 미국의 품위가 중요했던 이유를 이제야 알겠어. 미국의 앞잡이인 거요.
앞줄에 세워줄지는 아직 모르겠어.
나의 총은 힘이 없는데 귀하의 총은 군대를 주둔시키는구려.
실력은 출중했어.
내가 오해를 했어. 동지라고.
그래 보였어.
So that means that she's made her decision. That he's a foe.
팔빈당, 의병. 딱 둘만 동지야. 잠깐이지만 뜻이 같았던 적이 없지 않았는데.
Ooh. I never know what to expect when they are together or what their conversations will be like. I just never know. Oh wow.
괜찮니?
옷을 다 찢어불지 와.
응?
내가 눈이 없나 귀가 없나? 가만히 놔두면 알아서 잘 피할 건데. 아이고 이리 나와보소. 아 진짜 생각 다 달아나.
Oh my gosh.
말하자면 그 여인이 주모 아니겠나.
아이고 예 맞네 예. 아 주모가 그렇게 고아가 장사가 잘 되는갑네요. 그 헛옷이 예쁘대 예.
그리 예쁘진 않았네.
에이 뭔 소리 합니까? 산성 받아서 본 중에 제일 예쁘던데. 와예.
Say
그럼
less.
난 조선 팔도로 하겠네.
뭘 왜?
She's just not catching the hint, but
뭘 그리 보고 계셔요? 아씨도 양이들은 신기하셔요?
oh, I forgot during their first meeting that she seemed a little bit infatuated.
다른 여인을 볼 때 어떤 눈빛인지. 협조를 한 게 아니라 방해를 한 건데 결국 더 가까이 가더구나.
도통 무슨 말씀이신지.
내가 어떤 여인을 꽉 물지도 모른다는 뜻이란다.
Oh, dang girl. Like, no, let's not do that. Let's not be that person. Not over a man.
Cheers!
Oh, wow.
Are you okay? You should cut back on the drinking.
No, you should. The way that just slipped out of your hand.
Can't shoot a gun anymore with this hand, but I can sure write a poem with it. Maybe. to hear my poem one day.
Okay, all right.
How those aristocrats who beat my parents to death are living now. Probably well. And if that's the case, should I try taking revenge?
But you haven't gotten to see them yet.
I was actually wondering about that. If he was thinking about revenge. I mean, I can't blame him for wanting revenge.
Get your revenge when you have time to spare. Finding that missing gun is a far more pressing matter right now, my fellow American.
They lost their guns coming here. Why should I be the one looking for them?
I'm your boss, Captain Eugene Choi.
Oh, he pulled rank. Okay. I don't know. Eugene is such an interesting character from the story being centered around him, guessing that he's a good person, but I wonder how that will manifest itself through the story.
그나저나 어제 혹시 기차 타셨습니까? 어제 기차간에서 스승님과 닮은 이를 보았습니다.
인물이 좋은 일을 본 게로구나.
농할 기분 아닙니다. 그리고 미국 총도 보았는데 총구는 밤톨만 하고 길이는 세자 반 정도?
흡사하구나.
Wait, so he's the one who took it?
여기는 상놈의 여식들이나 다닌답니다. 부터 가입시다. 대감만이 마시면 우짤라 그럽니까?
그러니 할아버님께는 입을 다물어야겠지?
Wait, why is she there?
제 입이야 막는다 해도 저작거리 사람들 입을 그 무슨 수로 다 막겠습니까?
내 이름 석자도 못 읽긴 싫네.
Okay.
넉자든가.
예?
이리 오너라!
Ooh.
이리 오너라! 이리 오너라!
이리 오너라!
She can speak a little English.
Oh, that's great. Can you tell me what you know?
아시는 거 말씀해 보셔요, 애기 씨.
건.
Gun.
건이 무엇입니까?
총이다.
총이요?
다른 이들은
She feel proud of herself because she knew
모르는
something she
잉글리시를
didn't.
내가 아는구나.
She does feel proud.
몇 개 더 있다. 글로리, 새드 엔딩.
Guns. Glory. Sad endings.
Yeah, all together, it sounds very unfortunate. All right,
Sue.
okay.
Really mysterious. How do Chosan women distinguish colors? Those black eyes.
I think, Ray come to Korea?
I low-key like his character a lot.
이것을
Oh, is that the cousin who's always stealing stuff?
너 얼른 채비하여 애순이 좀 찾아오너라. 아마 빈간인가 뭔가에 들어앉아 있을 게야.
What is up with her? Why is she just snatching up people's, like, belongings and selling them?
저도요.
Okay.
속상해라.
She gambles.
전화 걸어요.
Oh, is this why she needs money so often? Because she has a gambling problem?
없지. 콜 괜찮으시겠습니까? 누가 할 소리? 어머나. 다리 떴네요.
이를 어쩝니까?
내가 그 달을 잡았어.
그 판에서 누가 호구인지 모르겠으면 네가 바로 그 호구다.
저런
He did tell her. He did.
떨어지셨나 보?
그 판에서 누가 호구인지 모르겠으면 네가 바로 그 호구다. 호구다.
고해순이란 부인만 찾아오신 건 아니셨나 봅니다. 귀부인들께선 일찍 귀가하셨답니다. 찾으시는 부인께선 더 일찍 가셨고요.
대체 부인네들이 이곳에서 무엇을 하는 거요?
사내들이 하는 것과 별반 다르지 않습니다. 밥, 술, 연초, 노름, 침대, 기대, 그대. 없는 것이 없죠, 이곳엔.
실례했소.
난 여기 묵서. 난 군대야.
It's so awkward.
자녀들은 다 여기 묵으라 했어. 식사도 해결해야 되고.
He's telling her all this and she didn't even ask.
숙소에.
He looks like guilty, like he's been reprimanded in some way. Oh wow, there's a lot to unpack here. Oh, so much.
오랜만에 뵙습니다, 애기 씨. 그간 무고하셨습니까?
아 그때 그 백정놈이구만어.
부모가 백정이었지요. 소인놈이 아니라. 저도 칼을 잡긴 하나 전 소대지 말고 다른 걸 뺍니다, 아주머니.
눈이 왜 이렇게 아프지?
Oh, it's like, why is her eye twitching all of a sudden? Okay.
보기도 보았고.
세상이 변했습니다, 애기 씨.
I really want to see the rest of that backstory with the two of them. I really do.
애기 씨 눈엔 전 여직. 천한 백정놈인가 봅니다.
그렇지 않네. 내 눈에 자넨 백정이 아니라 그저 백성이야. 그러니 바로 알게. 내 눈빛이 어땠는지 모르겠으나 내가 자네를 그리 본 것은 자네가 백정이라서가 아니라 변절자였으니.
Oh. She's basically saying she doesn't care how lowly you are or how high you are. A traitor is a traitor. Ooh, everybody's so interconnected. Like, so much so. Whoa. Wait, has somebody been in his room? Well, I mean, obviously, because I doubt he left it like that.
未亡人は一切の出入りができません。愛知と未亡人の接触ももちろんありませんし。でも念のため部屋を調べてみましょうか。
お前らそれただろ。部屋探すの。申し訳ございません。
Was it them? Because they got there after him. Was it them?
방을 뒤졌던데.
우린 아직 아닌데.
I would say it wasn't them because they just got there.
대체 뭘 찾는 거요? 의병 활빈당에 찾는 걸 무신에도 찾고 있는 것 같은데.
글쎄요. 그 지들이랑 말을 섞어보질 않아서.
같이 찾읍시다.
혼자 찾겠습니다. 하나 확실한 건 누구 손에 있든 갖고 있는 자는 반드시 죽을 겁니다, 나으리.
So this is the same document that the king was talking about in the last episode that he doesn't want to get into the hands of the Japanese.
왜 저를
잡히지 말라고.
그러니까 애기 씨가 왜?
사람 목숨은 다 귀하다 했다.
Well, based on the life he's lived, he definitely has not been told or shown that.
국강에 겨운 양반 개질.
I understand why he's angry though, because even though she's right, those ideals are really easy to hold when you're at the top of the food chain. Also, again, makes sense because nobody wants to hear something so idealistic after watching their parents get beaten.
아니, 애기 씨가 외놈들한테 당할 때 구해줬었잖아, 어떤 사내가.
에이, 그건 애기 씨한테 외놈이 봉변을 당하고 있는 걸 구해줬지. 그놈이 인형은 말리지 말지 싶었구먼. 그냥 그 외놈 확 쏴버리게.
안 말리모, 어? 애기 씨가 다 우리 것들 생각해가지고 시계 나가신 건데 싸 죽이고 감옥수라도 감아 좋겠나, 인간아.
아, 쥐 찾으셨다 하던데 얘.
오, 이쪽으로. 왔습니다, 나으리. 이자가 전직 도화서 관원이었던 자인데 그 좋은 자리를 글쎄 수락한 공주를 연모하다가 들키는 바람.
Dang. Why you put that man's business out like that? And then laughed in his face. He looks so bitter though.
자, 용모 파기를 그릴 겁니다. 아, 이제부터 보았던 외모를 묘사해 주세요. 한 사람씩. 아이고, 용모 파기가 아주 잘 나왔습니다.
I want to see what it looks like.
이제 못생기지 않았어.
예?
What?
누군가 내 방을 뒤졌어. 혹시 내 방을 뒤진 자들과 한패요?
그게 무슨...
로건이 조선의 품위만 손상시킨 게 아닌 듯해서. 내 방을 뒤진 자들이 찾는 것에 대해 아는 것이 있어.
없다면 믿을 거요.
윗선이 누구요?
지금 뭐 하자는 거요?
보호요.
My question is just like, what does he have that they want, that they could have been looking for? I understand the other American guy who died, what he had, but what does Eugene have?
편들지 마시오. 현재로선 가장 유력한 용의자요.
편? 이자를 말이요. 이자는 기차에서 조선인들을 희롱하던 일본 군인이었어.
Oh, that's who. Okay, that's who they described.
この白磁の美しさに溺れると世の中のすべてが悲しく虚しいと感じるようになるのでこの白磁を暇という。
そうでしたか。
Hey, sir.
君が
What's your point? What are you saying?
朝鮮王の暇になるのだ。
Okay, so that's his point.
臨機の死を教えてやれ。あの日の悲鳴を思い出させろ。
Okay, I recently learned about that, and it made me very upset when I read it.
怯えて生きるしかないと思わせるのだ。これから3年、私は限界灘を渡って朝鮮に行く。その時、私に朝鮮を渡せ。
I did also read that the king did eventually have to abdicate. Abdicate? That's the right word? The throne, because he was pushed out by the Japanese, which again, it's just, I'm sure there's going to be many a moment in this drama that's going to make me angry. I just know it.
내가 지금 누굴 도울 처지가 아니야. 지금부터 내 말 잘 들어. 이거 네 싸움이야. 난 돕는 거고.
Oh, so that's how he's turning it. So he's going to help him through the guise of helping him. Y'all know what I'm trying to say.
이거 제 돈 아닙니다. 신발의 돈입니다. 이거 뺏기면 저 죽습니다.
死にたいのか。これ以上殴られたくなかったらさっさと出せ。
Gross. Gross. So gross.
どう今日はついてるな。
Ooh. Oh, he was not playing when he picked up that rock.
어떻게 이렇게 동서양을 막론하고 레퍼토리가 똑같니? 졌으면 그냥 인정 좀 해. 싸우기 귀찮아.
黙れ朝鮮人。殺してやら。
You should have just stayed down. You should have just stayed down.
아니 도련님께 전부 치신다고 나오셔놓고.
Oh, because that's...
어쩌십니까 나으리?
예끼는 전보가 한 글자의 쌀이 얼만데.
It's hard to forget a face when they're the reason that your parents died. Or part of the reason, anyway.
I didn't think I'd recognize him if I saw him. But I did. Right away.
Everything that's going on with Eugene, it just gets deeper and deeper and more complicated. He's not happy to be back either. There are so many people who have come back who are not happy to be back or have some type of bitterness about being back in this drama.
조선부 이슈그래요. 반갑소 김희성이요. 내 증조부의 집이 이렇게 호텔이 됐구려. 김희성이요.
안 물었어.
사내들은 나한테 왜 이렇게 박한 것인지.
I guess we'll find out because your personality is a little bit annoying, I must say. Just a little bit.
전직 추노꾼이라고 들었어.
And they were hunting him down.
그 양반들은 왜 찾으시나? 혹시 뭐 목적이 죽인다든가 죽이고 잡다든가 죽일 예정이라든가.
죽여서 찾아와도 좋고.
9살이랬나 10살이랬나. 걔나 아마 죽었을 거예요.
Like, no, you're looking at him.
근데 그게 놓친 겁니까? 그때 상자에 삐져나온 dengue 보고도 그냥 가져 해놓고 행인 덕분에 죽기 딱 지점까지 맞았다 아닙니까? 내는 막 아직도 묘가 주신다 주시.
So they knew he was in there the whole time.
암만 해도 우리 그놈 못 잡지 싶다. 어찌나 떨리든지. 그 안에서 얼마나 떨었으면 상자가. 그래서 아니 뭐 그냥 그런 사연이요.
아니, 나리 어디 가십니까? 저 시키지 않으시고요.
직접 해야 하는 일이라.
무슨 일인데요?
복수.
예?
I think it's only episode 4. If there is revenge, because there might not be, it's not going to be right now. It's only episode 4. There's 20 more episodes. I'm sure his character, I'm not going to say I'm sure. No, I'm not sure of anything. I'm hoping that his character gets a bit better as time goes on. Because right now, he kind of gives off that, like, playboy feel. Okay, so Ae Shin is the one that he's supposed to marry or he's betrothed to. She deserves better. I do not approve of this. And she has her eyes on somebody else who is better. He's better. I'm Team Eugene all the way. Oh, he's returning it. Oh. No, she knows.
내 부모의 시신은 수습은
Oh wow.
아, 여기 이분이 애신 애기 씨여라. 도련님 정원자 애신 애기 씨요.
She doesn't look thrilled. I mean, I don't think I would either with a surprise fiance.
같아. 내 마크 후회 중이었네. 내 진재옥이걸.
Can't even call this a love triangle. This feels like a love, like, I don't know, pentagon. Man, when your sins find you, especially when they had time to grow, it's gotta be terrifying. I'll admit, before this episode, I hadn't really considered whether or not Eugene would look to take revenge or if he would just kind of like stumble upon these people, but he is looking for revenge. But I don't know how he'll take it or if he'll take it. I definitely don't think that he's going to kill members of the richest family in Joseon because that's just going to cause all types of problems. But I don't think that that means that we won't see a lot of these people get what's coming to them, even if it's not at the hands of the people that they hurt. Because like I said, your sins will find you, and it seems like they're looking for a few folks in this drama. And like I said earlier in the video, I'm still like doing my own research. I've been reading up on things, and something that's really been helping is you guys' comments. I'm able to go back and read them and find like names and dates, and it's been helpful for me to use what you guys write in the comments and find those specific names and incidents. So again, thank you guys so much for being like so gracious in teaching me things in the comments, and also just like enlightening me, because I know you don't have to do it. Like, you don't have to tell me about your history, but since so many of you do it again so graciously, I'm just very, very thankful. So thank you. And thank you guys for watching this video. And if you want to know when I post my next reaction to this drama, be sure to subscribe, like this video if you enjoyed it, and I will see you in my next video.